Jennifer Lopez admits the rumor about Brad Pitt's private life. I swear to God. Jennifer Lopez's controversial and incendiary words about Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Pitt resurface. Jennifer Lopez is back in the spotlight because of an old and explosive interview in which she revealed a rumor that had followed Brad Pitt for years. In a conversation she gave in the late 90s, the artist spoke candidly about several well-known Hollywood figures, including Gwyneth Paltrow, who was then the actor's partner. "I swear to God I've heard more about Gwyneth and Brad Pitt than about their work," the singer stated with palpable sincerity. This phrase, which is now resurfacing strongly, hinted at how Jennifer viewed relationships between celebrities and the role they played in their careers. Why do these words still generate so much discussion? Jennifer Lopez confirms the rumor that pointed to fame because of Brad Pitt's partner. It was 1998, and Jennifer Lopez had just received her first major Golden Globe nomination thanks to her portrayal of Selena Quintanilla. The film had earned her recognition as an actress, but it had also solidified her ambitious, determined character, unafraid of comparisons. It was then that she gave an interview to Movieline magazine that would mark a turning point. At that time, Gwyneth Paltrow hadn't yet won the Oscar for Shakespeare in Love. However, she was already a media figure, largely because of her relationship with Brad Pitt. When asked about her, J.Lo didn't hesitate to make a comment that still resonates today. "What has she done? I swear to God I don't remember anything she's worked on," she remarked. She added emphatically, "There are people who become famous by association. I've heard more about her because of her relationship with Brad Pitt than I've ever heard about her work." With that phrase, Jennifer Lopez not only fueled media intrigue, but she also validated a rumor that had been circulating in the industry for some time. Part of Paltrow's prestige came more from her relationship with Brad Pitt than from her filmography. These words, which are now resurfacing strongly on social media, have been interpreted as a direct criticism of the superficiality of the star system. Jennifer opened the debate about to what extent romantic relationships could overshadow real talent. She did so at a time when she was trying to prove that her place in Hollywood wasn't a matter of chance. At that time, Pitt and Paltrow were the golden couple of the 90s. Everyone talked about them, from tabloids to red carpets. That's why J.Lo's phrase felt like a provocation, but also like an uncomfortable truth. A wave of criticism toward other Hollywood stars. Far from stopping there, Jennifer Lopez used the same interview to mercilessly take aim at other prominent figures in the industry. About Salma Hayek, she said, "We're in two different worlds. She's a sexy bomb and those are the roles she plays, and I do everything." Her reaction was especially harsh when she learned that Hayek had said the role of Selena was offered to her. "That's completely untrue. If that's what she does to get publicity, that's her business," she asserted. Cameron Diaz didn't fare any better, since, according to J.Lo, she was simply a lucky model. She considered Winona Ryder pretty and talented, but she didn't understand the fascination she inspired. Not even Madonna was spared. Great artist? Yes. Great actress? No, acting is my art, and it bothers me when people say they can do it, as if it were nothing. The interview was a calling card that made it clear Jennifer Lopez wasn't going to apologize for being ambitious or for saying what she thought. Jennifer Lopez's ambition from the beginning. At a time when other actresses were carefully choosing their words, Jennifer Lopez spoke without mincing words. "Why am I at my best? Because I'm the best," she said with a laugh, though she apparently meant it. "I'm not the best actress that ever existed, but I know I'm pretty good." That combination of confidence, boldness, and authenticity was what ultimately established her as a magnetic figure for the public, but also as someone difficult to pigeonhole. Her goal was clear. "I want to earn as much or more than Demi Moore when my time comes," she stated firmly. At that time, Jennifer Lopez always refused to accept less than what she thought she deserved. That, in an industry still marked by inequality between men and women, was another reason why she became a role model. Years later, that nonconformist spirit remains part of her identity. Now we know why Jennifer Lopez's incendiary words about Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Pitt are once again on everyone's lips. That phrase set the tone for an interview that defined her as a direct, ambitious, and unfiltered artist. More than 2 decades later, its echo still resonates in a Hollywood that is still debating the price of telling the truth.